It is easy to look at the gaming industry right now and tell yourself, wow, isn't this just full of garbage? From the constant microtransactions to the full range of games that are just nothing but kicks in the balls. Looking at you, Madden and Cyberpunk. However, there once was a time where great games did come out. We all have that one game that we played at one time in our meaningless lives that meant more to us than anything we've ever done before. For me, that can be a lot of games, from the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 to Call of Duty Black Ops 1, or maybe even a GTA here or there. Listen, the point I'm trying to make here is that there are a lot of games that can mean a lot to us. Maybe it was for the art style, or the story, or the memories you had with a friend. For me, all three of these reasons are the reasons that I love Halo 2. The difference with my Halo experience compared to everybody else's is that I didn't have my first experience with Halo playing the game. My first experience with Halo was back in 2007 when I watched a popular web series that I'm sure everybody here is familiar with. Yeah, I'm talking about A Clone Apart. I watched this thing, and I'm sure not many of you remember it. This series changed my life because although that it's probably forgotten in the annals of internet history now, after watching A Clone Apart, I inevitably found these comments on YouTube that said, man, this is just like Red vs. Blue, or man, these guys, this is as funny as Red vs. Blue, stuff like that. So immediately curiosity, you know, how curiosity goes. I inevitably looked up Red vs. Blue, and I found the creative genius that is Red vs. Blue, the humor that still lasts to this day.
That was the worst throw ever. Of all time.
Not my fault. Someone put a wall in my way.
And I gotta tell you, when I watched Red vs. Blue, I immediately was like, what is this game? I need to find out what this game is. Now, it would still be a while for me to play Halo, because back in 2010, I would inevitably get a PlayStation 3 for Christmas instead of an Xbox 360. My mistake, in hindsight. So, in 2014, the new consoles come out, PS4 and Xbox One, and I eventually get Halo Master Chief Collection. I wasn't going to miss out on Halo a second time. So I get it, and I'm super excited to play it. I download all 60 gigs of it. I get to play it, and it's broken. It's absolutely incredibly broken to the point where I can't even play the game and have any sort of fun. You could play the campaigns, but it just, without the multiplayer, I just kind of dropped it. So we finally get to 2017. Halo Master Chief Collection has gone through an unbelievably hellish journey, but it's here. It's finally here. 2017 is approached, and the game has now been fixed. It took him long enough. But my friend has gotten Master Chief Collection, so we decided to play it. And we start from Halo 1. We start playing on Legendary because I think I can handle it, because I'm a fucking idiot. And so we play from Halo 1 on to Halo 2. And really, the story begins with Halo 2. Because Halo 1's good on its own right, but Halo 2, in my opinion, is a different animal altogether. Halo 2 impressed me almost immediately as I started playing it. I started playing on the remastered graphics. If you want to crucify me for that, I guess you can. But the remastered graphics and the huge set pieces, the revamped soundtrack, whole 9 yards, it sucked me in, it immersed me unlike any game had really done in my life. The mechanics are unbelievably smooth. Personally, I think Halo 2 is the best story out of all the Halo games, and it's because of these new characters we get to meet. We have Miranda Keyes, who's related to Alicia Keys. We have Mr. One-Liner himself, Sergeant Johnson. And we got Mr. Everything I Hear Must Be True, Tartarus. And then there's little side characters that you didn't even think you needed, like the noble hierarchs of truth, mercy, and regret. And maybe the greatest addition to any game of all time, Shipmaster. Oh, and then there's this guy called the Arbiter. He doesn't really matter, but, you'll see him. He's around. He's around. It is because of these new characters that Halo starts to evolve from just another, look over there, there's aliens, shoot them, you idiot, to a game that actually explores the aliens' motivations. Look, I know that some people don't like the Arbiter missions.
That's just like, your opinion, man.
However, without the new Arbiter missions, Halo 2 wouldn't be that different from Halo 1. Plus, what a huge risk by Bungie at the time to actually tell the Covenant side of the story. I mean, when have we ever seen, in any type of media ever, the alien's point of view to a story. And now we can finally talk about the gameplay to Halo 2. The gameplay to Halo 2 is like a dream come true. Shooting grunts in the head with the battle rifle will never get old no matter how many times you do it. Using the sword for the first time ever is some of the most fun to be had in a video game. Also, every single type of enemy is fun and different to fight. Well, maybe not Jackals on Legendary, but you know what I mean. You got the cunning smarts of elites, which always provide the gamer with a chess match. Fighting hunters makes you feel like you're in the Matrix. And fighting Groots who get aggroed will make for equally hilarious and rage-inducing moments. And then you have skulls, some of which make the game have a little bit more pizzazz, like the birthday celebration skull, to the game-changing ones, like Master Blaster, which gives your friend overshield, but he can only melee. And you get infinite ammo, but no shields. It really is amazing just how much replay value this game has, to the point where you can even goof around with your friend by playing football with plasma grenades. This game has everything for everyone. Do you want to speedrun? Go play Outskirts. Do you want to drive a tank? Go play Metropolis. Do you want to feel like a badass? Go play Delta Halo. Do you want to get ruined over and over again? Go play Gravemind on Legendary, you jerk off. Listen, it's impossible to hate this game, and I truly hope everyone in the world experiences the fun I had playing this game with my friend over the years. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked that video on Halo 2. If you want to see more content like it, you can always leave a comment down below to let us know. I'd greatly appreciate that. Yeah, we are a new channel. Well, we have like 6 podcasts out right now, but if you want to check those out, you can. And anyways, I hope you liked the video. Bye-bye. Adios. Take care of yourself. Don't sprain your ankle.